friends, and welcome back to Amir's Allotment. I'm really looking forward to unboxing this exciting product that I've received from Rainpoint. I'm so excited that I literally wet my plants. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. It's that time of year where we have lots of seedlings and plants on the go, and it's also Easter and we've got a break and I'll be going away for a little while. And could you imagine the dread on my face thinking, who's going to water my babies while I'm away? We've all had it where we've returned from holiday or a long business trip and your plants at home are just looking really sorry for themselves. Well, I needn't worry because Rainpoint have it sorted. They kindly sent me this solar powered smart irrigation system and I cannot wait to share this with you. One thing that drew my attention to this product right away was this solar panel that's attached to the pump, and it can be adjusted to face the sunlight. That helps charge the lithium battery that's in it, but you can also charge the battery using the C cable that they've also provided. Irrigation systems, I've looked at them online, and if I'm being honest with you, a lot of them have put me off in the past because they seem so complicated. But one thing I like about this Rainpoint system is that it's actually really easy to use, and I'll be demonstrating it in this video. And another feature, which again is another plus point with this product, is the fact that it has a mini hub which I can connect to my Wi-Fi at home, and this mini hub can then be paired to the pump, and then I can basically use my mobile phone to access an app, and on that app I can control how often I water my plants, when I water my plants, and for how long I can water them as well. So that is really smart. It's just a game changer. Let me quickly run through what's in the box. So you've got this very handy quick start guide as well as a detailed user manual. And then you have the pump, which has the attached solar panel. This solar panel helps charge the lithium battery that's inside it, but you can also use this C cable that's been provided. So it's a very reliable system. Also, there's the fittings. So this is the filter that attaches to the hose, and these are the pack of fittings. Really handy because you've got various types of fittings, from straight fittings to T-barb fittings, as well as the cross-barb fittings. And these here are called micro drip emitters. They help the water feed through into the roots in your potted plants. It's also got this smart mini hub, which also comes with its own charging cable as well. And last but not least is the hose, and there's plenty of it here as well, so it can cover a large room in the house with no problem. To get things started, I'm going to make sure that I cut this hose to the desired lengths. You can do that very easily using scissors. So here is the pump, and I've popped some tubing into the in bit, and now on this side I'm going to add this filter. So now I've popped on this filter. Now it's time to connect the check valve to the water outlet near the pump. Using a check valve helps reduce the water pressure, and also you've just got to make sure that the valve is installed correctly in accordance with the flow direction. So I've connected the hose to both ends, and now the shorter part of the hose I'm going to connect to the water outlet inside the pump. In this demonstration, as I'm using 3 potted plants in a row, I'm just going to use these T-barb fittings. So I just need to connect the hose to each end like this. As I'm going to be watering 3 plants, I'm going to do this 3 times. So I just need to repeat this by using the desired length of hose and connecting it to these T-bar fittings. This product comes with fittings that can assist you in watering up to 10 plants, although you could probably do more than that if you had some of the fittings dripping water into like a tray, and if you had various plants on that tray you can do more than that. But with this demonstration I will just be watering 3 plants. So to these T-barb fittings, I have cut some pipe to the desired lengths, and with these I'm going to attach, on one end I'm going to attach the T-barb fittings, and on the other side we're going to attach these micro drip emitters that are going to go into each of the potted plants. And I've just got to repeat this 3 times. And at the very end it's time to attach this tubing end cap. This obviously stops water from flowing out at the very end, but it also stops air from getting into the pipe, and that would enable the water to flow smoothly right to the very end. Time to get this show on the road. This water tank is going to be my water source, but you can use a water butt attached to your greenhouse very easily, and the pump just attaches via the hook, and I'm just popping in the filter. So this is where the water now will transfer from this pipe into the pump and then out to the plants. So I'm just checking the check valve and that everything is nice and secure so we don't get any leaks. This is also flowing in the right direction. And now for the first plant, I'm just going to attach the micro drip emitter. Just need to ensure that it goes straight into this pot and helps the water feed straight in to the roots right at the bottom as well. So just pop that one into the first plant, and now time to do the same with the second plant. And then for the third plant, what I decided to do was, just so that I can see that the water pressure works well at the very end, instead of a plant I just decided to pop it into a tray. So this drip emitter will just sit in this tray so I can have a look at how the water transfers to this tray. And you can do it this way to water your plants. If you wanted more pressure, I suppose you can remove the micro drip emitter and just leave the T-barb fitting. That should be fine. Just make sure it's secure though, that it doesn't slip out or leak. So just double checking that all the fittings are in place, and then it's time to turn the pump on. As you can see, this has been really straightforward to do. So this took me about 15 minutes to connect all these pipes and all the connectors, and they're fitted in each section with the end cap in place. So yeah, ready to turn on, and let's see how this goes. So I've just turned the pump on. It should start flashing blue when it's in operation, and I like the way this solar panel can just be moved and adjusted towards the light, which is really handy. To manually operate this and water the plants, there's a button here that you can just press, and this will turn the pump on manually and water the plants. So I'm just testing this out to see if the water reaches all the plants. So I've just pressed this button on, and yeah, as you can see, it's transferring the water to the first plant here nicely straight in using this micro drip emitter. That works really nicely, very smooth. I also realized that this pump is not very loud as well, which is great. And I'm just checking the water to the second plant, and it's doing the exact same thing. So yeah, watering the second plant nicely as well. And with the third tray as well, I'm just looking at that as well, and that again is doing well. Yeah, dripping the water in there perfectly. Brilliant. So that's all working perfectly. Now it's time to connect the hub so I can then control watering using my mobile phone. So to do this, I went on to the App Store and downloaded the HomeGar app. And once I did that with my Wi-Fi, I connected to the hub, and then I paired the irrigation system to this app, and it was as easy as that. Really straightforward. And then what I was able to do is connect to the irrigation system and then set a timer however long I wanted to water my plants. So here I've just popped it in for 1 minute and 30 seconds, and I've walked over to see if it's all working, and it is. It's watering my plants perfectly. Thank you for joining me today. I hope that you've enjoyed this one. If you would also like further information regarding Rainpoint, there's a link to their website in the description where you'll get further information on this product. So if you're interested in this solar irrigation system with mini box hub, you can get a 20% discount if you use the code AMIR20. That's AMIR20 for a 20% discount on this product. So thank you for joining me today, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next vlog. But from me, for now, it's goodbye.